Fatesworn. Now let me finish up where I was. Back out. Now pick up right where I left off. Quest. I gotta find Egoth and what's it? Gale Crossing. Didn't Colette. Let me see. Looking for clues. I can't remember that. I think I know where that is. And I just wanted 5, and I took up 1 earlier. Pieces of droid armor. I just put 1 in my stash. And for those who have watched my previous vids, I want to do the best I can to actually knock out a few things and try to level up faster and try to actually get my gear up to par, which it's a little too early for that. So a few things I can actually knock out. See if I can actually put some time into this. Come on, let's go. Take a moment. If I play my cards right, hopefully, I can actually activate some. See if I can get okay. Now this is where I ended up getting, let's see if I can get this right. Status, skills. First, trainer's book for Chaos Sight. And if you look carefully, there's at 3 points. 1, 2, which is these little backpacks here, and 3. But the one you are looking for is in here. And when you pick it up, it's a trainer's book for Chaos Sight. You read that, go through that little dungeon there, complete it. Then you respec. You should have 1 level to your liking. Once you go back and respec after you clear that dungeon, you should have respect. Go to status and skills. It will bring all these back down to when you have gotten all the trainers, which should be 4 for each, between alchemy to stealth, which should be, let's see if I can get this right, there should be 4 for each, so the total of, anyway, hold on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that should be 36 in total. You should have 40 points to do with. So that's 40 points right then and there. Now mind you, this is before Fatesworn. The downside with that if you go accordingly based off the storyline, these two for persuasion should be gray, not green. If you're probably asking yourself why they're green, you have a couple of fate cards that gives you 3 skill points, 1 for mercantile, 2 for persuasion. These 2 should be gray, not green. But when you first start, when you're about to initially start Fatesworn, and the moment you get that Chaos book, Chaos Sight book, you're gonna probably gain at least 1 level. 1 skill point level and 3 points to put into any one of your skill trees. Don't touch it yet. Once you clear that dungeon, go back, see a Fate Weaver, and have her respec your skills. By that time, your first point, your 1 point to your Chaos Sight should have automatically been activated. When you go to respec, only put your persuasion to your 2 green skill points goes to max. That should be these 2. Once you hit that, you don't need to go anymore. That should give you 2 extra points to put in Chaos Sight. Plus the 1 point that you just gained from hitting level 41. So that's why it appears only 4. The first from the book, second from when you hit 41, and the last 2 are coming from your persuasion. So as of right now, you're at max. Only thing you need to do is drop the next 6 points into Chaos Sight, and you're done. Okay, let's go.
It's up.
Okay, not that. Little branch right here. Okay, start with that. Shock disc. Okay, there's another. I can use that later. If this is located, if I could put this where I assume that I can put it, keyword is hopefully. I'm gonna put this. I've always sat there and it said out loud, it's fine that you can actually put specific items on weapons, but in some cases you want specific, how can I say this, attributes to work for both weapons. And there are 3 things that what most people don't seem to understand. I'm not going to sit there and say everybody, but still. Okay, you get 6 parts, all the way through, including gems. Offensive, defensive, miscellaneous. This could be actually considered what? This could be considered offense. And I hope I can put this where I assume mainly gloves.
been mere hours since the pass was cleared and the soldiers retreated, but already the hopeful crowd near the gates praying for deliverance. If what I believe comes to pass, none of these wretches will survive the wait. They call it revival. It is anything but. Preordained activity has increased tenfold. They are brash and overconfident, but their ranks swell with a discontent.
Magic.
More will come, and with them your chances to act will diminish. It is good you sent me when you did.
From that two, let's continue. Two is 7. Let me knock out these 6 and we'll continue on. Gain the experience I can actually get before I continue. Alright. Oh, you.
Okay, don't hurt me. I'm only minding my own business. You're the one who talked to me, remember? Sorry, I'm a little twitchy. Time in revival hasn't exactly been encouraging. So what if I love talking about the hero of Melson-Shear or the Fateless One, as some people prefer? That's no reason to pick on me. Just some creeps who are frustrated with our lack of progress. They can't get past the gates, so they take out their anger on me. It's not fair, but what can I do? I'm a rancher, not a soldier. I raise sheep. My closest friends are rabbits and chickens. I bet nobody bothers you. Too big, too imposing. If only I had your muscle. Or the hero of Melson-Shear. If only that were true. You're a funny one. I didn't expect jokes, but I appreciate the attempt at humor. But let's be serious. If you're willing to confront these bullies, Dink probably wouldn't even want to fight. He's a braggart. You wouldn't need to hurt anybody. No weapons even. All that's needed is for these bullies to see that I'm not alone. They can't simply... If we don't stop the first one, do it!
Stay out of trouble. We haven't met. I'm Boldo Bergman. It's nice to see a new face in camp, though I'd be remiss if I didn't warn you. Revival's wonderful, but we have our fair share of trouble. Most recently, a series of kidnappings, including my daughter Heidi. I'm a representative for the families of the taken, and I speak for those who've been affected by the abductions. We don't know. The preordained prey on the zeal of their recruits. They don't need to kidnap them. We don't see much of the Red Legion and the Freemen this far west. As far as we know, it could be anyone. Most of us are merchants, craftsmen, or farmers. We don't have the skills for a posse. A war sworn are stretched too thin. We don't know what to do next. Very few. But all the missing settlers had one thing in common. They went searching for firewood in northwestern forests. It's a treacherous area, dense, rocky ground, some caves. Watch your step and keep your eyes open. Interesting. I've been wondering whether they're bringing a hired sword. I assume the Warsworn would be interested in the extra coin. But they have their hands full with the Niskaru. If you're willing, almost all the abductions bring us news.
kill through all these in one shot. Fuck it. Since I'm here.
Nice to see you.
Oh, yeah, alright. Almost forgot about it.
Can it be? Is it you? I am no Fate Weaver, but I have seen you in my dreams. You are the Fateless One, are you not? As I said, I have seen... And your description matches that of the legendary hero of Mel Senchir.
Dude, probably freaking
Everyone
around.
has
Says
heard
shit
the
like that.
stories.
Sure you got the right person? No, really? Seriously? Really?
I knew it. From the moment I saw you enter Revival, I knew you had come for me. You must be here for Telogris.
Okay,
To purge
that's awkward.
Mithras of his fantasies of unrest. This is good. It is time. Start with Augur, this camp's resident prophet. He styles himself as Telogris' herald, but he is a little more than a charlatan and a crook. His small group of followers terrorize the other refugees, relying on theft and coercion for control. Just yesterday, they stole one of my most prized possessions. A family heirloom, held in trust for generations. I need someone brave to recover it for me.
How could you do that,
Who
motherfucker?
knows
Really?
how to punish the unworthy. As I knew it would, for this is how we meet. And we must meet before we can join and set out to change the world. I suspect that Augur's chief scoundrel, Tuvan, is responsible for my missing necklace. He was struck by its bright gemstone.
Do I know you? If you're not interested in hiring some muscle for a job, then I'd suggest you walk away. Is this a joke? Did Hugo Bucks really send you to threaten me? I can't take it. That little weasel is begging for a beating. What a little boil. Lucky for him, he's not here, but you are. And I'll gladly give you the thrashing meant for him. Yeah, right. We'll see. Try to land one on me, Bruce. Buzz off.
Really? That's easy. May take you a minute, doesn't get up. Like give you 2 shots.
Over there!
What do you want? What are you skulking about for? We don't like strangers sniffing around the prophet. Quit being nosy, or you'll lose the one you... I have a pendant, but only because she gave it to me. Oh, fine, I was only...
Can you believe this guy? I've seen a lot of false calls. I have a feeling it's an act. Ever since he and his brood arrived in camp, they've been stirring up trouble. Nothing criminal, but a hair's breadth from it. What else can you expect from Chaos worshippers? They see themselves as resistance fighters, rebels against predestination. But I'm worried there's more to it. At least with Augur and his deputies. They like having all this power. Predictably, he won't say much about his past. We did our best to run down some leads, but they turned up nothing. He preaches chaos hope, but I think he's a common crook under all that bluster. Most prophets usually are. The people here love him, though. He promises to cut them free from the hardship they've known all their lives. What's not to like about that? I'm smart enough to take help where I can get it. The war taught me that. Talk to Katerina Hoffman over at the camp warehouse. She's the quartermaster, and she's had a lot of trouble lately. Tell her Kirby sent you, and she'll know you're trustworthy. Watch for trouble.
Listen what the war scroll say.
I can't believe what you did. Everyone in Revival is talking about it. You should see to Logan Darrow next. She's given me more bruises than all 5 of my brothers combined. Careful, though. She's usually drunk, and that makes her mean. You can do it!
Someday you'll pay. Or they'll pay. The Scully Arcana will pay. You mark my words. Justice is coming. Hugo Box? Are you really threatening me over that trembling turd? Let's go. Let's fight. But I'll have you know that I was once a great mage in the Scholia Arcana. We've got trouble. Let's go. What do you want?
It's good to see you today. I've got a good selection. A little old. Oh, I certainly did. It's something peculiar. Like its owner, you could say. I have a feeling it'll bring me good prop. Why? Interested in making a deal? I'll gladly take an offer, but only if it's in my best interests as a businessman. Which this certainly... Bye. Welcome to Revival.
What do you need? Hey there. Are you here to purchase goods from the Sundry, or do you need to set up an account with the warehouse?
See what you got. You're good.
Ah, that old ruffian. Yeah, he didn't steer you wrong. I've had some trouble. Theft, little looting, even arson. Somebody is trying to cause trouble here in Revival, and Kirby and I have our suspicions about who it is. Even now, there's a missing supply cart out there somewhere. If Kirby sent you to help me, you can start by finding that cart.
All right then.
Welcome to Revival.
I never doubted you. Our meeting is providence indeed. Thank you, Faithless One. Do you see how the gem glows? How the pendant thrums with power? These are omens. We shall meet again, whether in Revival or elsewhere. Our fates remain entwined. You will be back.
Get back. Okay. Enchanted bindings. I was a mage. Yes.
amazing. How have you not become a legend by now? Logan dropped like a ton of bricks. This last one will be the biggest challenge. Pledge Shield McGowan. He's a war-sworn fighter who uses his power for coercion, but he won't be able to hide behind his faction anymore. You've got this!
Watch yourself.
Salobris is coming.
Welcome to Revival.
I'm not here to babysit. Be hungry.
These lands can be dangerous. Believe me. If you're willing to part with some coin, I could act as your personal bodyguard. Who is telling me to do it? You or Box, that sniveling toad? I'm war-sworn. I'm respected in this camp. People look up to me, and nobody orders me around. Looks like I'll need to give you a lesson in manners.
Yeah, well.
We've got trouble! Bring it on!
Welcome to Revival.
My friend and champion, how may I ever repay you? No one in Revival shall dare torment me now. What did I ever see in the hero of Melson Shear? Amateur heroics compared to you. It's true, I have a new idol now. In fact, your trouncing of Private McGowan was so complete that the war-sworn officer in charge wishes to speak with you. Once again, you have my thanks. Thanks again.
Regardless.
Salobris is coming. I speak only with the Chaos tongue.
What are you?
Speech of which you know nothing, mortal.
Yes, he does. Got it.
Are you stuck here too?
Hold on a moment.
Hey, well. You must be the one putting the fear of Lyria into all of Revival's troublemakers. Can't say I blame you. But I pride myself on an orderly camp. And I can't have people doling out justice whenever they feel like it. Not even you. McGowan is my responsibility. And if he's using his power to terrorize the people he's meant to protect, he needs war-sworn punishment. We tend to punish ours a bit more harshly than most. He'll get a lashing, a brand, and we'll turn him loose from our ranks. Unless you think he's had enough.
No.
Wise and merciful. That isn't always our way, but sometimes leniency can make a difference. As for you, if anyone else asks you to pick a fight for them, say no.
Fair enough. Okay. And like I said, I don't know if I told you guys this. There are going to be specific missions that you need to collect things. And unlike the normal storyline just before you start phase 1, You can start it, but whatever you drop off, you will gain experience from it. And I mean a lot of it. So if you're wondering how to hit 50 fast, I will show you these locations. Go in, start it, and the more you collect and turn in, the bigger the bonus. Oh, wait. Check something. Craft. Now, I don't know if you guys actually caught this, but when you're making your gear and start making effective weapons, if you aren't able to add both physical and piercing damage, put them on gloves. And your shit will fly, I guarantee you. 89. Elemental. I don't see it. 1, 2. I do not see it. Okay. Boots. Immunity. No. No. There it is. Right idea, wrong one. Okay.
Hey, stranger. There you are. I wanted to thank you properly. Please take this. One small token of my gratitude. Now listen. I have an idea. I want to set a trap for these bastards. Catch them in the act. We can use the card you recovered, but we'll need explosives. Cave kobolds carry bombs with them everywhere. I've seen it. I'd explore the caves near here, and you might stumble on something. All right then.
Stuck here too.
Welcome.
Oh, perfect. I can use that for any form piece of armor, all except for gloves. Ooh, this. Well. Okay.
Welcome. Hello, Outlander. That's what the Netharans call all of us. It's a nice idea, isn't it? We're all the same here. I am Finola Flanagan, or as some of the settlers call me, Mayor Flanagan. I do what I can to serve the community.
Nice to see you.
You've done it. Excellent. Give me the bombs. I devised a plan while you were gone. A good one. I'm going to pack my next supply shipment with explosives, but I'll act like it's a collection of my best inventory. I'll plan to leave tomorrow morning and park the cart along the warehouse. And then we wait. The thieves won't be able to resist. When they come to loot or sabotage the goods, boom! Meet me behind the warehouse at sundown. Don't be late. Watch out for cultists.
Level 3.
Hey, stranger.
Thoroughly with you.
Ooh, that poison? Yep.
Watch your step. You've got to keep an eye on these trees. They'll grab you. And if it's not the trees, it's the shrubs. Prickly bastards. Can't be too careful. That's why I'm going to burn this whole grove to the ground. The curse, of course. Didn't you notice my attire? I'm a druid. This is what I do. I'm a professional. I was just passing through, from Dalentarth to Eddervale, when I heard about the disappearances in the grove. Sounds like a wild fae problem to me. They hate it when mortals tread too far into their natural spaces, and they fight back. Someone has to do something. I'm thinking fire. For decades, this mountain pass lay blocked and empty. Now, it's overrun with settlers cutting down trees, picking fruit, tipping the balance. One day they'd had enough. One curse is all it takes. We can rescue those whom the possessed plants devoured. But we can prevent further tragedies. It's up to you now. Remove the curse.
trusted in Miria, and she has delivered me. My name is Maisie Calhoun. I've been missing for weeks, moved from place to place by these kidnappers. They snatch us from our tents and keep us captive until the auctions. Then they sell us as labourers to the highest bidder. Farewell.
That was fast. I heard you going. Oh, wait. Those type of health potions isn't gonna help me too low.
You weren't joking. Regardless, we can all... Thanks again, Fi. You have my respect.
This area is almost done. Keyword, almost. Wait. Oh yeah. Duh.
It's good to see you again. I owe you so much. I still can't sleep, troubled by nightmares of my time in the cages. If only I'd had my ring. None of this ever would have happened. Maisie's luck never failed me. Oh, well. It may sound silly to you, but I've always worn a ring given to me by my grandmother. Maisie's luck. That's what she called it. Everyone in the village claimed she was a witch, but I never put much thought to it. Still, the ring did seem to bring me good fortune. I lost it when the kidnappers took me. I flung it from the cage, hoping someone would happen upon it and find me. Little good it did. You wouldn't think if you managed to locate me, that would be lovely. Kidnappers, preordained. Bless you.
No. There's something about. Okay. No. Alright, that's for health. Yeah. Take them all. They're gonna miss anything. Ice damage. Perfect. Okay. These two are right around the corner. Looks like I won't be able to sneak up on them, but go ahead on. Wait. Now I want you guys to hear me. This is the area that I think it is, which I know it is. I want to actually... Yep, sure as hell is. Stay right against the wall. These guys are gone. Now, how many experience points do I am 65,000. I should be able to get a good portion of that. 30% damage. I would jump down there, but no. I just want to double back. If you're probably wondering why, I'm going to lie down now. Okay. 63. Now, I don't know if you guys heard me when I threw out that little tactic about how to gain a shit ton of experience in a single fight. Now, since my fate bar is full, and I got my master experience booster already put on my bar, I won't do that just yet. That's what I want to do. Shoot. Now, see all those guys downstairs? I'm going to take these guys out, up on the balcony, drop those first, then go downstairs. Because I don't want to see these guys. That's experience lost. So this is what I'm going to do first. Okay. Take it. Now, see that little eye? Tells you exactly where they are. Nope, think that'll help me out. Okay. Take those. Last one. Now, those guys are gone. Come on in, boys. Yeah, come on in. Okay, that's been activated. Experience booster. Now tee off. And here we go. Come on. Hang on. Bye-bye. Equals 11. There you go.
Welcome to the
Nice to see you.
You've seen everything. Can't catch a break.
Damn. What was that about? 60,000 experience? Give or take? Maybe slightly more than that?
I heard Roger Jensen's caravan's attacked by bandits.
Don't worry about that. Just get the hell out of here. Skill, confirm. One, two, three. Confirm. Confirm. to cut this off quick. In next episode, I'll start going into like the real meat and potatoes. I would have to say this is about 1/3 of it compared to the last 3 parts I've actually done. This is like maybe between when I first started to like when I'm just about to actually finish up.
Hello again. How has your journey been? The kidnapping ring? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. We've had a few settlers go missing these last few months, but I'm sure it's a case of people wandering off. Accidents. You don't honestly believe I would harm my own people, do you? So you found one of the invitations, did you? Fine. I'll give you the truth. What did you expect? That I give up everything? Work tirelessly for days and nights, fixing the lives of these ungrateful idiots, and get nothing for it? I am kind, but I am no fool. If these people can't watch their children closely enough, then they deserve what happens to them. But I am not fully to blame. There is another. What do you think will happen if I surrender the names of my associates? I'd be as good as dead. You may have proof of my crimes, but that doesn't mean I have to go quietly. I am full of surprises, my traveler friend. Did I ever tell you that I was once a Templar mage? See if I've got a link in a chain. Please do not hurt me. Killing me will not end the cycle.
Physical, that's a little better. Still can't get what I'm looking. Not getting the right drops. This is fine.
Please make yourself comfortable here in Revival. We have only one rule. Everyone takes care of each other.
Mithros isn't what I expected. Much more chaos and bloodshed than I had anticipated.
No. No. I'm gonna need that back. Ooh. Okay. I've got the same amount of money. Hope I'm able to get back. That's my mistake. What I have about 9 mil. I think I'll keep one. Okay, that's it.
Well.
Last thing before I cancel off. I know this was a short session.
Were you able to locate the ring? Maisie's luck can make all the difference between fortune and despair. What a wonderful surprise! May I have it? Oh, this is a momentous day. It is a sign that the future holds hope for me yet. Thank you. I was saving some of my family's wealth for when I settled, but your honesty deserves recompense. Farewell.
Hope this helps. And probably be back on a little later. Talk to you later, and peace.